Imagine a group of nearly 24 masked thieves, some armed with guns and others wielding hammers and pickaxes, storming into a jewelry store in broad daylight. Sounds like a scene from an action movie, right? But this isn't Hollywood. It's California, where a brazen smash-and-grab robbery at Heller Jewelers in San Ramon was caught on camera, leaving the store in chaos and the thieves making off with a staggering $1 million in merchandise. And this is just the latest in a string of organized retail thefts plaguing the state, raising questions about public safety and the effectiveness of law enforcement. But here's where it gets controversial. While California has launched its Organized Retail Crime Task Force, which boasts impressive numbers like 700 arrests and $8 million in recovered goods, critics argue that these efforts aren't enough to curb the rising tide of crime. Are these task forces truly addressing the root causes, or are they just putting a Band-Aid on a much larger problem? Let's dive in. On Monday, surveillance footage from Heller Jewelers showed the mob bursting into the store, smashing display cases and grabbing high-value items. According to the San Ramon Police Department, at least one suspect fired a shot through the front entrance, while others pointed firearms at employees. The chaos lasted mere minutes before the thieves fled in waiting vehicles from the city center Bishop Ranch valet parking area. Police gave chase, but eventually called off the pursuit, opting for helicopters to track the suspects. Several were later detained in Oakland and nearby areas, including brothers Jimmy Ray and Michael Ray. And this is the part most people miss. This isn't an isolated incident. Just 2 weeks ago, an 88-year-old jewelry store owner in San Jose was hospitalized after being shoved to the ground during a similar smash-and-grab robbery. These crimes aren't just about stolen goods. They're about the fear and trauma inflicted on business owners and employees. Progressive cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles are facing billions in economic losses as retail crime surges by 93% since 2019. But is the focus on arrests and recovery enough? Or do we need a more holistic approach to tackle the socio-economic factors driving these crimes? California's Organized Retail Crime Task Force, led by the California Highway Patrol, has made strides, recovering nearly 150,000 stolen items, worth $8 million as of August 2025. Governor Gavin Newsom has emphasized the state's commitment to stamping out crime rings, stating, "We are serious about protecting California's businesses and public safety." But with high-profile heists still making headlines, it's clear there's more work to be done. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. Is the current approach to combating organized retail crime effective? Or are we merely treating symptoms while ignoring the underlying issues? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation that could lead to real change.